Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and I welcome you back to the Forex Geek channel. Okay, in this particular video, we are going to be discussing the Trend Lord NRP Indicator. All right, so this indicator is an indicator that helps you to identify the trends, and it is actually built on a 12-day smooth moving average of closing price data. Okay, it's a custom indicator, so you have to download it externally, and after doing that, you will need to add it to your indicators library for your MetaTrader terminal before you will be able to use it on your chart. Okay, so the Trend Lord NRP indicator looks like this. Okay, it's quite a straightforward indicator, very simple to use. Even complete beginners can be able to make use of this indicator. I'm just going to be explaining how to use this indicator. Okay, as we can see, the indicator, it functions like a moving average, in as much as it is not like a moving average, in the sense that it's not a single line. It uses a different visible feature. All right, the visible feature, as we can see, it's indicated by straight lines like this, but it still functions similarly to a moving average. This indicator is actually built on a 12-day smooth moving average of closing price data, and it helps identify the direction of the trend. As we can see, it's quite clear. When price is trading below the moving average, it's an obvious sell signal. It's an obvious sell trend, I mean. And when price is trading above the indicator, it's an obvious buy trend. So when you want to enter a trade, just make sure you wait for the price to drop below the indicator. Okay, when the price drops below the indicator, that is a sign to enter a sell. Now, there are two things you should be looking out for. The first is for the price to drop below the indicator, and the second is for the indicator to change the color from blue to this color that seems like a pinkish orange or thereabout. Let's confirm what color it is. Okay, it's a salmon color. All right, so when the color changes from blue to salmon, then that is your second your second parameter to watch out for before entering a sell. The first thing is for the price to drop below the indicator. The second thing is for the color to change to salmon. After those two things have happened, you can go ahead and enter a sell. Those are the two conditions, right? After entering a sell, you can set your stop loss above the previous swing high, and then for your take profit, you can actually decide to use support zones, right? You can use support levels for your take profit, or you can decide to wait for the price to climb back above the indicator. When that happens, then you exit your trade manually. Okay, you can then exit your sell trade manually. Now, in the case of a buy, the reverse is just the case. Quite a very straightforward indicator. When you have the price caught above the indicator, it's a buy signal. But just like the case of a sell, there are two conditions. Okay, I believe you already know the two conditions. The first is for the price to climb above the indicator, and the second condition is for the color to change from salmon to blue. So once those two conditions have been met, you can then enter a buy trade. After entering a buy trade, an ideal place to set your stop loss will be below the previous swing low. All right, and then for your take profit, you can decide to use resistance zones. Okay, you can actually use resistance zones for your take profit, or you can wait for the price, or the candle rather, to drop below the indicator, and you use that to manually exit your buy trade. So in other words, your buy signal can be used to exit your sell trade, and your sell signal can be used to exit your buy trade. Okay, it's quite straightforward. Now, even when making use of this indicator, profit is not guaranteed, in as much as the indicator looks very effective. It's quite effective though, but it does not guarantee profit. Okay, so you might want to watch your expectations, right? There is no single indicator that guarantees profit. It's not just about the Trend Lord NRP indicator. There is no single indicator out there that can assure you 100% profit. Okay, so pay attention to risk management. That is the reason why traders have to pay attention to risk management, because it doesn't matter the strategy they are using, profit is not guaranteed. So when it comes to risk management, ensure that you do not trade with an amount you can't afford to lose. That is the number one thing you should consider. Before you even start trading, make sure the money you are using to trade, you can let go of it in case anything happens. All right, just think about the worst. In case you lose the money, you are not going to break down. Okay. Secondly, make sure you use proper risk management when trading. Okay, do not just trade rashly. All right, do not just trade impulsively. Calculate your risk before you trade. That is the ideal thing to do. Okay, so before you enter a trade, try to calculate the lot size that you will use. How much of your capital are you risking in one trade? Ideally, do not risk more than 2% of your capital in one trade. Having considered that, you will be able to know what lot size to use. Having known the lot size to use, then you will know where to set your stop loss. And with a good risk to reward ratio, I recommend minimum of 1 to 2. You will then know if your take profit level is feasible. For example, let us say we got a buy signal here, right? Because the price went above the indicator and the color changed to blue. So before we enter the buy trade, we'll first of all check how much we are risking, because our stop loss should be below the swing low, right? So we are risking about roughly 110 pips. Now, we need to know if our take profit is going to be feasible. In as much as one of the ways to exit is to wait for a sell signal, but we need to project our possible exit points even before entering the buy trade. So now we are going to use resistance levels to project that. Our sell stop loss is around 110. So we need 220, right? We need minimum of 220. So let us check. This is a resistance zone. This is another resistance zone. So let's just check, right? So this first resistance zone is not giving us 220, but the next resistance zone is giving us 220. So if we enter a buy trade here, we can set stop loss here and set take profit at the second resistance, and we are good to go. Okay, so once you have done your calculation, you can then enter your trade with confidence after getting your confirmations. Okay, so that is it, quite easy. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching and happy trading. I hope to see you in the next video.